Live from the IAB Playfronts in Manhattan, New York, it's Tuesday, April 5th, and it's time for some Rocket League action, as our two finalists will go head-to-head in the IAB Playfronts Cup, presented by Thece. Hello, everyone, from inside the Skill Shot Studio in Atlanta, Georgia, and Manhattan, New York. My name is Nighty, and I am here with Blue, and we have a lot of good action here. This is our grand finals. We saw last week, it was an incredible matchup. We saw pros and Joes going head-to-head, and at the top of it, it is going to be Misfits with the players, the rosters. Blue, tell me about these players. They're incredible.
Well, we've got two teams that are donating some pro players to the teams today. We got Xaxis versus Applegate as our agencies, and their pros will be Misfits are giving up Arju, and version 1 will be given a pro player named Com. Both of these players are fantastic players. One from the United States, so an NA representation, and then one is also from EU. You know, the home country of Italy, so you know who I'm rooting for. So Arju will be playing for the European side of the pond, I guess you could say, and we've got a good matchup. I just hope Broadbeam and Leilani have kind of recovered from their 17-0 loss to Arju last week. So I hope they've recovered.
You had to do it to them. Yeah, there was some really one-sided matchups, but this one is going to be way better. I already know for a fact. We saw some incredible stuff out of Com. Com is a very established professional player. 1v1 is his expertise, and that's really what's going to be strong here today, going up against the other pro, Arju. I mean, they essentially are going to be going head-to-head and needing some support from his teammates. And give me a little rundown about who they have to help them out.
Well, first off, we got to talk about last week's competition. He went up against Matane, and that was a fantastic matchup where he had to display those 1v1 skills, right? And that's the reason why he was able to make it to the grand finals here today. But his teammates, there's some decent ones actually, right? You got two players that have played games before. The Weekend XO, who loves listening to The Weekend. We kind of made that a speculation last week, and it's been confirmed. But it used to be a quick scope and a Call of Duty trick shotter back in the day. So some experience on the thumbsticks.
This guy is basically me. Ruichi from Applegate. He's an ex-Call of Duty trick shotter, quick scoper. His favorite games, Black Ops 2 and GTA 5. Enjoys trying new food. Loves listening to The Weekend. That checks all my boxes. Ruichi, I'm already a big fan. Can't wait to see what you're going to be able to do. And there was a big story about Billionaire Pug on Applegate as well. We saw him accidentally score on his own goal in the very beginning of the semifinals. But then in the very final game, when the clock was ticking down, a buzzer beater to win the game, he saves the day. An absolute beautiful redemption story, and we're going to see how he's going to do today. But Arju, he's going to open this one up with a perfect hit off of skill shot. Okay, well, that's going to be an assist there, and just a beautiful T-Rex to celebrate that one. It's skill shot tricks, skill shot rocks. I like it. They are representing the studio.
Well, those might just be some account names that we donated if they couldn't log into their accounts at the venue maybe. So that could be what is happening here, but we do see Com trying to even out the score there. But like we said, Arju starting things off hot, not as fast-paced as last week in the scoring department, but still the pace of play between the players still pretty fast. They're moving the ball back and forth. There's some big clearances coming through as we see some aerial attempts, not just from the pro players as well. That was a big talking point last week. We really only saw the pros getting in the air.
Yeah, having those aerials is so important, and being able to contest, right? Like, that's one thing that we were lacking with a lot of the other players last week, was they were not able to get into the air and get some good defensive work off, but it is different today. Com putting in the work, and that's going to be a non-pro that was able to hit that. Good job by Skill Shot Trick being able to grab a big save. And now we're going to see Com to rebound that one, clears it into the middle of the field, and it's going to be some contest between the two pros. He knocks Arju out of the way. What a play.
Yeah, the last couple possessions for Arju have been really tough. I mean, right there, he gets knocked out of the way. He was in scoring position, just better positioning from Com on the defensive rotation. But also, right before that, before Trick was able to get that nice save, Com finally sinks one to the back to tie it up. But I was going to say, Arju had another shot on goal earlier, just no turbo left.
Oh, what a bounce. Cool was not able to get into position fast enough. Probably wasn't able to swing around the camera in time. We've been there in the early days. You know, some of these players don't have as many hours in as, you know, some of the casual players in Rocket League esports. And so that is where you're going to see those very common mistakes be had, where you just can't get your car quite around fast enough to be able to lock onto the ball. I don't even know if they know that they should be auto-locking. You know, you got to make sure that it's just always on the ball. And here we go, a beautiful opening by Arju to score Xaxis' second goal.
Arju took advantage of Com having to get back to a turbo position. You can see he was in that back right side corner getting the 100 turbo, which is in each of the corners. That's the turbos with the little fireball above them. There's also one on each side, left and right, in the middle of the field. Com had no turbo after trying to get that aerial shot off, just missed wide on that left post, and then Arju just takes it the length of the field there.
Com getting a good hit. Arju's going to demo him out, and taking out the pro is very vital. If you are Arju, you want to make sure that you do not let Com get any type of momentum, because like we've said, he is a 1v1 expert, and Arju playing exceptional right now, hitting all the right pitches and getting a perfect rebound off the wall. That was exceptional, and Com wasn't ready for it. Couldn't get set up in time.
Nah, Com's been kind of losing these 1v1 battles, especially since he keeps running out of turbo. Arju's being very patient with his playmaking abilities, just waiting for Com to try and get a shot on goal. It's been blocked numerous times, not just by himself, but also his teammates as well. They're stepping up their gameplay on the defensive side. That could be what their game plan was coming into this.
Com with the dribble. Arju's there and gets the save. Arju is playing fantastic. He came prepared today. This is the grand finals of the IAB Playfronts, and it is a best of 3. So this is not going to be over after this game. We've still got one more. If Xaxis wins it, they take home the prize. But there's going to be an opportunity for Applegate after this one. 28 seconds left on the clock. There's still possibly a chance for Xaxis, but the way the defense has been for them so far, it is going to be near impossible for Applegate to get it in. And there we go. Com, he's just going to be getting it out towards his teammates and making sure to just keep it away from the other team. Oh, and it's going to finish it off 4-1 for Xaxis. They are looking fantastic. Blue, what does Applegate got to do in this next game?
Yeah, 8 seconds. It is possible to score 3. We saw some goals last week from the pro players.
You think it's possible to score 3?
I was going to say, we saw some pro players like Com, like Arju, score some goals last week with 0 seconds left on the clock, but I don't think that's really going to happen here.
Yeah, game over.
Even if they do, they still lose by 2. So
defense too good. I mean, that's really the big difference that we're witnessing right there. And you see a live shot from New York there. They are feeling the jitters. You can tell. You can just tell that you know, because these players aren't used to being on the main stage. These pros, they're accustomed to the pressure. But being in a live environment on LAN with an audience, with thousands of people watching from home, and having us having casters over your gameplay and criticizing every move that you make, that is the big time. That is really difficult to adjust to. You see that he's agreeing, right? Nope, never mind. That's talking to production. But yeah, it is quite the experience. You see that we get the remote pros, Arju with 132
Arju's
ping.
still on that big ping from EU, baby.
It does not matter.
It does not matter.
Doesn't matter. He knows exactly how to adjust and have that lag compensation.
You see this? You saw Arju less shots taken on goal than Com, but still was able to sink more of those. So he's making the most out of the opportunities that he is taking, and that's really what it comes down to. I mean, at some point, you can't make it if you don't shoot. So eventually, if you keep shooting, you'll make some of them. As Calm was able to get a good shot on goal to start game number 2 off pretty quickly there, but that one hits just above the top crossbar.
There you see the difference maker that you were talking about, making sure to collect the resources. Make sure you get those boosts as many times as possible. And also, you want to make sure that you are starving Arju. You want to make sure he's not getting the boost either. So you want to make sure you're making the plays for those boosts as many times as possible. Tell that to your teammates, because remember, these are pros. These are guys that should be communicating to their teammates from Applegate and Xaxis, hey, this is exactly what you need to do to win the game. And I wouldn't even be surprised if they communicated with them prior, a few days ago, got with them, had some little one-on-ones, tried to get them prepared for this match today and have them be a little bit more comfortable when they're in a live environment.
Yeah, I mean, oh, look at this, Arju. A little alley-oop to himself off the backboard. Nice play, look at this. Taps it to the right. Grabs the 100 turbo so that he can beat anyone else to that ball off of that rebound. Beautiful play from Arju. And I was going to say, for anybody out there, you know, at this event who's never seen Rocket League before, it's a pretty simple game. There's a big soccer ball, and there's cars.
Soccer.
Soccer, right? It's a little bit of hockey and a little bit of soccer. Great shot on goal there from Arju, but Calm is able to stop that one. And all these little lights that are on the ground there, those are turbos, right? So if you get one that has the little floating ball above it, that's 100 turbo. You can go faster with turbo. You use turbo when you go in the air so that you can elevate yourself more. You can travel further in the air. Also, you can demo another car, blow another car up.
Demolition.
If you run into them while using your turbo. What a shot, by the way.
Good save. All 3 players on Applegate were able to get a hit on that ball, and that's the defense coming in out of Applegate. Xaxis having incredible offense, but Applegate is holding them at bay. 3 minutes left on the clock, and this determines who is going to win right now. If they can get another one on, tie this one up, and then clutch it when it matters, Applegate can force this into a game number 3, but that is easier said than done. Another shot from Arju. Xaxis goes up 2-0, and they're looking to close this one out.
That's just one of those chip shots where you get as, you know, in soccer where you get as close to the goalkeeper as you can, and then you just chip it right over them. What a goal. The second one for Arju in this game. They lead 2-0. in game number 2. I don't know. It is a best of 3 to claim the winner, but I don't know if we're going to play the third match.
Yeah, I don't believe so. Xaxis just looks too darn ready. They are going full speed ahead. Here's a little good offense out of Applegate. They're getting the ball over, but Arju, he's going to reset it, gets a bump on the comm to throw him off. Arju is doing it all right now. He really is on a different level. A good bounce out of him, looking to rebound his own passes. He's just passing to himself constantly. Calm, not so much until now. He understands the assignment. He knows exactly what he needs to do. He sees where Arju is being able to take advantage of those banks, being able to get his own shots, and that is what needs to happen. We have got to see more from Calm.
Well, they're only trailing by 1 now. They've got just over 2 minutes to get this second goal to tie it up. You know who we need to step up? Let's talk about
good save.
Let's talk about the other team we have. We've got Kev Hanks and El Pablo Poblano here, okay? And it just, I mean, Xaxis Arju with another goal. Little chip off the backboard to himself again. I was going to say, Arju's on a team with someone who's an avid Rocket Leaguer in Kev Hanks.
It makes a difference.
So it does make a difference. Also, a mild sneakerhead.
Well, there you go. I mean, the man's got style. He's got style, he's got skill, he's got the practice on the sticks. That makes a very, very big difference. If you're looking good, you're feeling good, and you're going to play really confident. And right now, it's showing. Xaxis are on a different level, but
Oh, but the save!
Oh, my!
From Trick, that's got to be Kev Hanks. It might be.
It has to
El
be.
Pablo
Has to be.
Poblano, by the way. The coolest name that has been in this tournament, but it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
my.
Skill shot, cool, with the assist from Arju.
What a good pass.
Woo.
And he's feeling it, right? Like, they're feeling it. That's exactly what you need right there. You get a good pass off like that, you keep it rolling. Like, I don't want to see them stop over on Xaxis' side. They have got to keep scoring. They got to keep the ball on the other half of the field as much as possible. Do not let Com get the ball, period. That is the name of the game. Do not let Com touch it. He will make something happen. This is a top-level Rocket League player in the world. You cannot allow openings like this.
Wow. You know, in today's gaming age, by the way, it is very seldom we get to see pro players playing in a professional setting with controllers. But El Pablo Poblano plays Rocket League like they play music on the keys.
No.
Using the mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
Actually was playing some Rocket League on keyboard the other day, and it was not as easy as it looks.
It is very difficult. I will say.
I use a controller.
I started off. I didn't know. This was like years and years ago. The game first came out. I tried it at mouse and keyboard. I love mouse and keyboard. I'm a mouse guy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen in this one. You got to use the controller.
Shooters, you use the mouse and keyboard.
Shooters shoot.
This one, no matter if you're playing on PC, all the pro players, they use those controllers. It's much. It's more fluid for the.
Here we go. 1 minute.
1 minute.
Three scores to tie it up.
Look at this, Arju with the save. They are going back and forth.
3 to go. 50 seconds. It's been done before, but like we said, Xaxis with this defense has been too good. Oh, as I say that, Com, he proves me wrong. He is going to come in strong with a good corner shot and gets the perfect rebound off of his own pass. That is what we need to see more of. 2 more, and he can tie this one up and bring it into a sudden death. We need to see that from Com to bring this to a game 3. This grand final of the IAB is insane. This is great defense that we're witnessing. Com has got to make some big plays here. Arju, he's going to get the pass. Com, he grabs it. He's going to try to see if he can get an opening here. He brings it back towards mid. That is it. He don't have much time. He needed to make something happen right there. Com's got to get this hit, and he's got to get the rebound. He's got no time. Got to get it into the air and get an incredible aerial. This has got to be a shot. Skill shot trick, though. Big time clutch out of Xaxis right there.
In midair, too. That's something we haven't seen. Look at Arju dribbling it in midair. That's how you do it right there. It's like watching Federer and Jokic in a tennis battle, or Magic and Bird, right, during their heyday. Watching them go back and forth with it right now. Com is just not able to get these plays off. There is some big-time plays coming out from the rest of Arju's squad on Xaxis.
Yeah, Arju, just an absolute general on the field, making sure to tell his teammates exactly what they need to do. Some big-time shots were had. Congratulations to Xaxis. Let's see that.
Out of the 6
I don't even know
goals
if they know they won the grand final or not. They're just sitting there chilling. They're like,
they might think it's a best of 5, so they're not celebrating yet. Someone's got to tell them.
Somebody tell them.
That big trophy behind you is yours.
You get to hold it. Let's see the shakes. Let's see the good sportsmanship. That is going to do it for these guys.
They look ready to play again.
I think they want to do it. They still want to play a little bit more. They're
not
very
done.
good. Hey, that's good sportsmanship right there. Whenever you see the players just want to have a good time, have some fun, and enjoy themselves even more, play some more games, that is beautiful to see. Arju coming out hot. Okay. These are replays. My bad. Okay, so we got the replays. Just an incredible
I want another
win.
game. You want another game.
Hey, the players want a new game.
Yeah.
The
it
audience.
looks like they do. I'm guessing the audience wants another one. We're in a different skyscraper in New York right now. That's why.
There we go.
We can't tell. There they are. They're getting the trophy.
The trophy.
Presenting them the trophy. That is a big trophy.
I want that thing.
I want that trophy.
I would love to have it. I would be pretty happy to have that trophy. I used to win a lot of local lands back in my day, and man, those little trophies count. Those count. Okay,
that is not a little trophy. That is like a big cup.
I had little trophies.
I could drink
That's a big
so
one.
much water while playing Rocket League with that big cup right there. So that I would want that just for the value of.
Imagine you're live and you're just chilling with your water cup.
Exactly. It's like people on Twitch, they'll redeem the point, hydrate for blue, and then they'll think I'm about to pull out a water bottle, and all of a sudden it's just
stay hydrated.
Yes.
Stay hydrated.
I look like a Greek god with my big Playfronts Cup. By the way, first Playfronts Cup, Xaxis partnered with Misfits, a.k.a.
champions.
Arju, will be your champions. Great matches overall.
Final
Last
thoughts.
week,
What were your final thoughts about it?
Final thoughts. I hope that IAB does it again at Thece. It was fantastic. It was awesome. I kind of wanted Applegate to win because I kind of like Applegate products, right? You know,
I'm a fan.
I'm a healthy guy. I like eating healthy food.
I'm a fan.
But Arju, the Italian stallion, and me has got to cheer for that.
Italy comes out on
That's
top.
right.
That is going to do it for the IAB Playfronts. It was amazing. Incredible plays being had. We will see you next time. Y'all have a great day.